This video is going to show you the comparisons of printing three different methods. The first one is standard sublimation ink on sublimation paper onto polyester. The second one is sublimation ink on Forever Subli-Light onto 100% cotton. And the third is laser image transfer paper from Forever Papers onto 100% cotton. But the main thing about this video is understanding how the colours within your design will react with different types of printing. And to find out how your colours are within your, what quality your colours are, if you in Photoshop, if you go onto Window and into Info, you will see a little box comes up and it will tell you the percentage of CMYK ink within colour range, within your image, and how that will print on various different methods. So to see the different percentages of colour within your graphics, all you've got to do is move the cursor across your design. And to use Forever Papers, you need, especially the Subli-Light, you need to have an overall colour percentage across all four colours of over 200%. So on the blue, you can see that we've got 100%, 92%, 38% and 53%. So that will print quite well. Again, with the red, the percentages are over 200, so that would print okay. When it comes round to these background faded areas, the image was a solid graphic, but I've added a watercolour effect to the image. That area there on Subli-Light will not print because it's not over 200%. And likewise with this colour here, this like a grey colour, that's probably one of the lightest, if not that one there, pale blue. You can see it on screen, but obviously when it comes to printing, it's just not going to print at all. You're not going to get anything. Same with this grey brown here, very, very low colour range. So basically when you're designing your graphics, if you're using Subli-Light on cotton, you want to go with solid, bold colours. So if we want to change the colour, so we're going to change the colour of the red, we go to select, colour range, and we click on the red, and everything that shows up on the red will be selected, and we can add to that by going to the quick select tool, pressing shift and just selecting that little bit as well. So if we go onto our brush, choose the colour that we want. So if we was to change it to a dark blue, for example, then we can just colour in all of that red. And it'll change the colour. I think I've actually at some point had a gradient on that colour, so that's why it's gone that colour. But you get the idea that if I click on deselect and go back up to info, I can then see that the colour is over 200 in all areas. So come down to the purple and all areas of that background that we've just changed are now over 200%, and that will give a proper colour. This pale green won't print at all still. Obviously each design's different. You can then go in to change that colour or just leave it come out as white. But yeah, so now we'll look at some of the prints that I've done, and you can see how that image prints in different formats. So this one is the standard sublimation paper onto polyester. It's a cut-up shower curtain. Unfortunately, they only had a striped version in store, so that's what I had to get. But as you can see, all the grading around the edges showed up as you think it would, with just general sublimation. The colour range is nice, even though it's on a shower screen. Everything's come out as it should. Then we've got two different formats here. This is Forever Subli-Light using normal sublimation ink. There's no colour range, no faded backgrounds, no extra colours. As you can see, the pale blue around the edge here is just totally gone. There is no watercolour effect anywhere, and that's because the colour range was too low for it to be transferred across. The third style is Forever Laser Transfer Transparent Background, which has got a better result than the Forever Subli-Light. But as you can see, some of the background has shown up nice. You can actually see the blue colouring in the background. I don't know whether that's picking up on the camera or not, but it is there, very faint. And again, some of this detail has disappeared, but overall that's a better effect than the Subli-Light 100% cotton, and that's Forever Laser 100% cotton. So things you need to bear in mind, so you don't waste loads of paper and loads of material, loads of tops or whatever. Get your colours right.